Say Langley!
Tonight was so full of hope and optimism and joy and life.
Now, it's what we've been waiting for as London won the Olympic bid. We're joining Dermot Monahan and Sue Barker.
At the Games of the 30th Olympiad in 2012 are awarded to the city of London.
We've done it! London have won it! They've disproved the theory.
Its entire underground network has been closed after an explosion at Aldgate Underground Station in the east of the city.
Liverpool Street have been evacuated.
Everyone was screaming, I was screaming, I thought I was going to die. It was horrific.
If you're not being treated by any paramedic.
It's reasonably clear that this is a terrorist attack or a series of terrorist attacks. It's also reasonably clear.
It is a major incident. The emergency is a major incident. Still only being said that there are several...
Well, good afternoon. If you're just joining us, you're watching Sky News as London is attacked once again, 2 weeks, of course, after the previous explosions. This time it appears on a much smaller...
We know that we have 4 explosions or attempts at explosions, and it's still pretty unclear as to what's happened.
Young men and women and boys and girls will go to sleep dreaming that in 7 years they will come to this city to run faster and jump higher and throw farther than anyone has done before.
disappointed in you?
It's really you. How long's it been?
3 years. 3.5. It was summer 2005. What's the backup?
Free Palestine. There's a march right now at the Israeli embassy.
Right, you convinced me. I'm coming with you.
Right, are you sure?
Yeah. Free Palestine.
And then maybe afterwards you could come back to mine and I could make you some eggy bread.
Eggy bread?
Your favourite.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Calm down, just calm down. Amina, calm down. Stay there. I'll be back in a minute. Just stay there. I'm going to get some tissues. I'm going to get some water. Just stay there.
Would you, for £1 million, would you wheel me? Right. For £1 million, would you wheel me? Right. Wake up. Right. For £1 million, would you wheel me?
Told you about this stuff before. No.
Why not?
It's socially unacceptable.
So, you really wouldn't wheel me?
Do you want me to?
I'd like to know whether you'd be prepared to.
You never know where the line is, do you, Amina?
What? You get embarrassed. You're a prude. What if I'd been stung by a jellyfish? If I'd been stung by a jellyfish, then you'd have to wheel me to neutralise the sting. It'd be socially unacceptable for you not to wheel me.
Are there any jellyfish around right now?
No.
Well, then we can talk about this later.
I have to know these things, Brian. I have to know whether you've got my back.
I've got your back against any jellyfish.
Really? You've got my back?
Yes.
You're my hero. What if I'd been stung on the face?
Oh, Amina, shut up.
I'm gonna uncoil my DNA and anchor it on the moon, so I can climb and slide away, and you can come too. We'll put some music on and dance all night. The most wouldn't call it dancing. We
tell you that it was the selfishness of it that really got me. We had 1 week, 1 week's glimpse of what we could have been. The Olympics, Live Aid, make poverty history. We were like a recovering alcoholic. We hadn't had a drink in a while. Started to enjoy the feeling of being sober. And of course these bastards show up with rucksacks full of Jack Daniels and it's all over. The enabler. Do you know what that is? It's the friend of the alcoholic. The person who makes this behaviour acceptable. That's what these terrorists are. They're our enabler. And they poured us a drink. They poured us a drink.
That's the worst analogy I've ever heard.
What way?
What has our rehab so far amounted to? The Olympics and a concert in Hyde Park?
It's the whole
And our alcoholism is what? Iraq, Afghanistan?
Eccentrics.
But we're still doing a pretty good job of killing in both these places, aren't we? I mean, we must be up to 100,000. In a sense, the analogy is more like an alcoholic who stumbles out of the bar, mumbling something about never drinking again, before driving home to beat his wife.
Do you want some brown sauce?
Are you listening?
I'm strategically ignoring you.
I'll have some ketchup.
So you enjoying London? Enjoying the sights?
You mean apart from narrowly avoiding being by night?
Apart from that, yes.
I'm not a tourist.
No?
I'm looking for a friend.
Oh, right. Well, I'll be your friend?
No, idiot, a specific friend.
Oh, right. Yeah. You lost touch?
Kind of. She ran away.
Really? When?
Last week. She's my next door neighbour. Nobody's seen her since.
So where is she?
I knew that then.
No, whereabouts is she?
London, baby. She's one of 7 million. She's somewhere.
So, is anyone on it? The police, her family?
The police couldn't care less. Her mum cares too much. I doubt she's left the house for crying. Besides, the police have better things to do.
What about her dad?
The same feelings as the police have, actually. But I know her better than anyone. I know the kind of places she'll be.
Are there any leads? You know, places that she might be staying?
No. It's like panning for gold, isn't it? Streets with marked rivers of people. I've just got to figure out somehow.
So what's her name?
Whose name?
Your friend's name?
Oh. Tasnim?
Right, so why did Tasnim run away then? Maybe the bombings. They'll help. She'll turn around, come back home.
The bombs? That's what she's fucking running from.
At home.
Her dad.
Right.
Sorry.
It's alright. You worried about Tasnim?
Yeah. She runs away to London. It's like they're following her, you know? Like they're doing a better job at looking for her than I am.
They're not after her.
Yes, they are. What hell else is she supposed to think? I've got to find her. And what chance have I got on my own?
I can help. We can look together.
You
This hurts so bad, I wish I never had.
Lost myself so completely. I feel strong when I belong. I feel strong when I belong to nobody.
Don't tell me I'm wrong unless you are ready. Don't tell me I'm wrong unless you are ready to hold me.
But not too tight, I don't wanna be tonight.
I would hold you
We
forever.
can't be gone until I know what's right. In this sinking city built of silk, may the whole world be united as we watch your flowers bloom and do nothing to help you find this sinking city won't float if we promise to stay together all entwined and on a boat dependent on the wind forever. I would try to feel that if things were happy, but I don't know how to get your past. Just get what you hold in your hands.
You hit me like a bell, but I feel like I know you so well.
I don't care for all the questions.
Let's just see if time can really tell. In this sinking city built of silk, may the whole world be united
As we watch your flowers bloom and do nothing to help you find this sinking city won't you float if we promise to stay together all entwined and on a boat dependent on the wind forever. Hair gel!
What? No!
You're the guy on the hair gel poster!
No, I'm not.
There you are. Do the pout.
No.
Oh, please do the pout. Please
No.
do the pout.
No.
Please do the pout.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's actually you! You must be a model.
No, just an unemployed actor.
Your face is all over London. Do you regret it?
Definitely. let's just go back. We can watch the news and have some food.
I think you're in shock. You should sit down.
I'm not in shock. I just want to know what happened and I'm hungry.
We know what happened.
No, we don't. We know that there were bombs. We don't know how many or where they were.
Yes, we do.
Listen, Amina, I don't really know you. And being on a train that blew up minutes afterwards has lumped me with this feeling of obligation. Now I'm kindly inviting you back to mine where we can have some eggy bread and watch the news. But you seem more interested in sunbathing in the park.
I think you're in shock.
I'm not in shock!
Alright, fine. You go, I'll stay here. It was nice meeting you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you too. How long are you going to be?
10 minutes.
Fine.
What if we hadn't...
Don't.
No, what if we hadn't got...
Don't do that.
What?
What ifs?
Why not?
They're undignified.
Undignified? We're about 30 seconds away from being blown up.
The whole city will be doing it. What if I got that train? What if I got this one? What if I got the earlier one? What if I decided to take an impromptu lunch break and spontaneously decided to go shopping in Spitalfields?
One stop. We got off one stop before the bomb. It can't have been more than 2.
There are no degrees in this sort of thing. You were on the train or you weren't. You're dead or you're not.
But I only got off because of some guy farting. I'd have stayed on if it wasn't for the fact I was about to crack up.
But you did get off. We both got off.
Because of some dude farting.
What if he hadn't had beans for breakfast? What if he hadn't had a curry?
It's not that stupid.
Yes, it is.
What if I'd been more polite? What if I had my headphones in and I didn't catch your eye?
But you weren't, and we did, and you didn't, so shut up about it.
But why?
Listen, there wouldn't be enough room for all the hypothetical bodies on that train. All the what-ifs couldn't have squeezed through the door. And even if they could, even if they had, there'd be millions of dead bodies down there. Hundreds of what-ifs blown to pieces. But right now, there are real dead bodies down there. It's undignified.
Yeah, but maybe that guy who was farting wasn't so antisocial after all.
Amina.
I mean, the farting, it was telling us something.
Amina.
It was a warning. It was prophetic.
Amina.
The farting saved us.
Amina.
I hope that guy was a...
Amina.
What?
I think it was him.
Why?
I've just got a feeling.
Oh, you got a feeling.
Yes.
Oh, you mean a kind of colour of his skin feeling?
No, not like that.
Oh no, Brian, because he was pretty brown.
He was also white as a ghost. He was carrying a massive rucksack and he was terrified.
And he was farting.
Maybe he was nervous.
I'm not sunbathing.
What?
I'm not sunbathing. I'm delaying.
I can tell.
I mean, I'm delaying the inevitable. If we go watch TV, which I'm going to have to at some point, I know exactly what I'm going to see. I'm going to see reports saying exactly what you did. But the people who did it look exactly like my family. But for now, I just want to sit in the park and forget that people who look like them like to blow trains up.
Your family?
Asian, Muslim, brown, whatever you want to call them.
You're Muslim?
I was brought up Muslim.
You don't exactly look Muslim.
Don't look Muslim. Tell me, Brian, what exactly is a Muslim supposed to look like?
No, I didn't mean
Is
it
it
like...
brown again? It's fine, Brian. No one ever seems to understand. My dad's from Iraq and my mum's from here. It's simple, really. I definitely know you from somewhere.
I don't think so.
Have you called anyone yet?
Who?
You should call your mum and tell her that you're alive.
Shouldn't I at least wait for the possibility for me to be dead first?
Rule number 1. When in doubt, always ring your mum and tell her that you're alive.
It's weird to think the whole city's going to be taking time out of their day to reassure each other. I'm alive! That's weird. Sabbath. This is a good view, and we can see both sides of the street. That's important. If she comes down either side, we'll be able to see her. Right. So, tell me about her. I want to get inside her head.
I already told you.
About her dad. He was an extremist, a fundamentalist.
Yeah, an extremist.
Right, so what did he make them do? Wear headscarves, stuff like that?
Yeah, real extreme stuff like that, Brian. No. It's more complex than that. It's always more complex than that. If you met him, you wouldn't think anything. He'd probably give you a Rolo. He always eats Rolos. But when I grew up, I realised that he was a ranter. When I go around Taz's for dinner, he'd bring the conversation to an end and start declaiming. In the West, you're not a citizen, but a consumer. You're not a worshipper of Allah, but a worshipper of the corporation. They had riots at IKEA the other day. Riots at IKEA, you could never get over that. Back home, we knew how to riot, he'd say. He had an ongoing obsession to divide everything into decadent. Street lamps essential, but cat's eyes, decadent. Cycle lanes, decadent. Ice cream trucks, decadent. Pets, tanning shops, women in heels, all decadent. But even he didn't live up to it. When Taz was young, he'd pack them all up in the car and take them to Chessington or Alton Towers, and spend the whole day buying a terrible merchandise and sickly food, and sit there with a big grin on his face saying, well, isn't this all decadent? Then the affair started. He was a doctor working on the intensive care unit. Started having an affair with one of his terminal patients. Tasnim, her mum, they all knew within days. She'd leave messages on the answer phone. They knew from day one. And there was this shirt. A shirt that had been discarded to the back of the wardrobe years before. But every few weeks, he'd come storming into the kitchen or the front room, wherever Taz's mum was, and demand for this shirt to be ironed. And so Taz's mum would get the ironing board out patiently, and he'd lean over it, saying, you missed that one, and that one. Don't go too fast or you'll miss them. Don't go too slow or you'll burn it. And then he'd go whistling out the front door, and Taz would put the ironing board away with the most straight face. The more she began to die, the woman he was having an affair with, blacker and blacker his moods would get. Another woman's cancer was theirs too. Another woman's terminal mumps was theirs as well. The more she slipped away from him, the more he began to lock them up. Said that the family had let things slip. That they'd been corrupted by the West, by decadence, impurity and filth, and that they needed to cleanse themselves. So he locked all the windows and doors. He said that they were going to stay in there until they reconnected with God, that Allah was angry. They lasted about 4 days before Taz screamed, you stupid, fat, fucking pathetic man! Why do we have to suffer because your girlfriend died? And it was her mum that slapped him around the face. You listen to your father. He does his best for this family. Eventually, Taz broke a window and ran away in the night. She slipped a note under my door saying that she's headed for London, and, well, here I am.
Shit.
It was her mum that sent her packing. She's pathetic.
You need to keep on looking.
You keep looking. I'm driving. I'm just driving my bus without making a fuss. Everybody in this town will know when you reach out for me like an imaginary person. I'll never leave you hanging.
I'm the kind of person who gets on buses just to make some new friends. singing the right seats and catch them as we drive round bends. The bell on my bus, it's a sound as satisfying as you rushing in my seat. Just sit back and enjoy the journey. It's more simple than you think.
I'm just driving my bus without making a fuss. Everybody in this town hop on. When you reach out for me like an imaginary person, I'll never leave you hanging. I'm the kind of person you're shy of easy kisses and those boring tongues. I don't care if we're carefree. I don't care if we are. If you take a piece of each of the passengers on my bus, it creates a perfect person. You create a perfect person.
I'm just driving my bus without making a fuss. Everybody in this town hop on. When you reach out for me like an imaginary person, I'll never leave you hanging.
I'll never leave you. I'll never leave you. I'll never leave you hanging.
I'll never leave you. I'll never leave you. I'll never leave you stranded. After you.
No, after you.
Wasn't that ridiculous?
Hi.
Do I know you from somewhere?
I don't think so.
I think we've met.
We definitely haven't.
Alright, I wasn't dropping a line.
I know.
Anyway, wasn't that ridiculous how everyone just sat there? They were so tight, can you believe it?
Sorry, what are you talking about?
Don't believe that. That guy farting all over the place. How antisocial.
It's not really his fault.
What?
The farting. Can't really be helped.
Can't be helped. London Transport don't spend all their money on padded seats for nothing, you know. This entire tube network hasn't been kitted out with big, thick padded cushions so that you can keep a warm bum. I've been here nearly a week and I know how to use them properly. You can squeeze a fart out of one of them without a squeak.
Alright. It was, nice to meet you.
What, you think that's not true? You think that's strange? No, it's being considerate. What's strange is people just let them rip whenever they feel like it. Love thy neighbour and all that, but don't announce your farts to the whole train.
Sorry. What's your name?
Amina.
Amina, I'm Brian. It was nice to meet you.
Oh. Okay. Bye.
We're going the same way.
There's only one exit.
Right.
It's a bit awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're thinking, how many pleasantries do I have to engage in before she starts talking about farts again?
No.
Yes, it is. That's what you're thinking.
No, I'm not.
Yes, it is. You see, you're a pleasantries kind of guy. You're just itching to discuss the weather and the journey and saying things like, oh, isn't it all so nice? And oh, aren't they all so late? Well, it was nice meeting you.
Sorry, where are you off to?
See? Ha! Oh, I don't know. Where are we?
Liverpool Street.
Where's that?
You're not a Londoner, are you?
No. Make poverty history. How's that going for you? Did you go to that Live 8 then?
I watched it on TV.
Did you enjoy being told off by a bunch of people wealthier than you? Didn't you think it was funny watching them scrunch their faces into a look of anguished humanitarian concern?
They were just trying
Make
to...
poverty history. I know, they said.
You shouldn't be so cynical.
They released white doves at the beginning. We have a duty to be cynical.
Amina!
What?
Nothing.
No, go on. Say it.
Really, it's nothing.
You were going to say why I shouldn't be so cynical about that big stunt on Sunday, right?
There's a change. The zeitgeist, whatever you want to call it, Britain is changing. We didn't just win the Olympics yesterday. We won the whole spirit, the package. Sometimes countries can just change, like a person. And I'm not talking about changing the colour of your walls or taking up yoga. I'm talking about travelling halfway around the world to write a novel or immigrating to Australia. It doesn't happen a lot. But when it does, their friends look at them and think, fuck, I wish I could do that. But they don't. Because it only happens every now and again. And it's happening now to Britain in the summer of 2005. You shouldn't be so cynical.
I think you've been in the underground too long. We should go outside. So, tell me more about how the world's changing.
I'm sorry I had my headphones in earlier. It must be frustrating, not having a proper crowd.
Yes and no. But sometimes, when someone breaks their stride, consciously or unconsciously, to listen to a few more notes, that's nice.
Does that happen a lot?
Depends. Location, location, location.
So where's the best?
The Circle Line. It's the only place I'll busk now.
Good pitches?
Nah. Good people. Good people on the Circle Line.
Aren't they the same people as anywhere else?
Theoretically, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's something about the line makes people friendly. An existential thing, my best guess. But the Circle Line doesn't really exist. Did you know that? Well, it exists on the maps, it exists in our imaginations, but not in real life. It's just a composite of other tracks, a train hopping from one line to the next. That's why it's always next to another colour. And I'm pretty sure a fictional train line leads to a much more meditative tube journey. It's a figment. It's a paradox. It's a circle made of straight lines.
A deerstalker hat, since we're detectives now. Some binoculars. Some rich tea biscuits, biscuits that you can eat with one hand. Best of all, I've got a window you can see 3 streets from.
What's all this for?
It's our detecting tool.
But I thought we were going to look for Tasnim.
We are. We're going to look from here.
I mean, I thought we were going to look for her properly, like outside.
Well, the thing is, I've got a rubbish cold.
You've got a cold? In July? That's a bullshit excuse. You just don't want to go outside. It's because of the posters, isn't it? You don't want to go outside because everywhere you go, you just see big, fat, pouted lips everywhere.
Maybe. A bit. Oh, I hate them.
You see that bus stop? Down there? With all them people at?
Yes, I know.
Got a big poster of you up there.
I know. I'm not even safe in my own home.
I hope they paid you well
that's not why I did it.
Sure.
No, really.
Then why did you do it?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
I did it to piss off my ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
No, not like that. The last thing she said when she walked out on me was, "I never want to see your face again." So, I did the audition, got the job, and now my face follows her everywhere.
That's really bitter, but quite elaborate.
I never really thought I'd get the job. It was meant to be therapeutic. Guess it's just karma now, though. The sight of it makes me feel physically sick.
You regret it?
No. I still like to think of her waiting for a bus and seeing my big, fat, pathetic, pouting face.
So, what happened?
I sold her things.
You what?
Not all of them, just some of them. They were cluttering up the place. I mean, who needs 3 kettles or TV remotes that you don't have the TV for anymore? Who thought a toaster could be sentimental?
You're a strange man. So, how long were you together?
Since we were 16.
Christ, how's that even possible?
So, where are you staying? Maybe we can look out your window tomorrow.
Oh, just down there.
Where?
Down there.
What, in the park?
Yeah.
You left here last night to go and sleep on a park bench?
Well, park benches aren't to be sniffed at. They're in high demand. There's a hierarchy amongst the homeless.
So you left here last night to go and sleep in a children's playground?
Well, I didn't think we knew each other well enough.
I made you eggy red. How much closer can we get? You're staying here tonight. I don't have a block mattress. That was Joanna's, and I sold that. But I do have a sofa and some...
1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terror state! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terror state!
I could never begin to understand the sunny July when you held my hands on the windowsill, overlooking the street. If our love bought from a corner shop could fade away and never stop, nothing in life is ever that neat. But as surely as a bat blowing in the breeze, I'm young and not very good at these. You took my heart and ate it. Can't have it back now. An hour later in the very same place, I would scan the world with distaste. From behind my hat, it was you I was looking at. A 10-piece romance was all this was, a sugar rush, a fix of fun. One collision I could never take back. But as surely as a bat blowing in the breeze, I'm young and not very good at these. You took my heart and ate it. Well, I want it back now. But I can't
Do you know, see if she's begging?
Why didn't you wake me?
Because you just look so angelic lying there.
No, really, I would have come.
No, you wouldn't. You would have just persuaded me to lay in bed.
No, I would have come with you.
Where's all my stuff?
I sold it.
What?
I'm joking. I put it away in the drawers and cupboard.
You put it away?
Yeah, it's silly living out of a rucksack. What are you doing?
Is it all in here?
Some of it's in the wash.
And we're sharing an underwear drawer now, Brian. I'm your replacement. I've known you 10 days.
I didn't think I was a replacement. I'm just trying to be helpful.
Well, it's not helpful. It's a little bit terrifying, actually.
I'm just trying to make sure that you're all right whilst you're looking for your friend.
But we're not looking for my friend. I'm laying in bed with you till 11 o'clock, getting takeaways and eating Iggy bread.
We've been looking.
Out of your window! Out of your fucking window!
You can see 3 streets.
3 streets? You're an O'Brien. You can see 3 streets from here. That's all you ever say. But 3 streets aren't one city. You give me these elaborate speeches about the mood of the country, diagnosing the precise character of the nation, but you never go outside. You never leave this flat. What the fuck do you know about the outside? London's not one person.
But it is. It is. Listen. Every city has a sex and an age. Paris. Paris is a male in love with an older woman. London. London's an urchin, and it's been the same since the times of Dickens. Do you know who wrote that? John Berger. He's spot on. I might just be looking out of a window, but you can see it. The petulance, the angst, the hormones pumping.
When I was young, and I stayed around at Tasnim, they had this window cleaner. I was always scared that he'd catch me changing, but Taz's dad said not to worry, that this window cleaner was a professional. And you could tell a good window cleaner by looking at his eyes. He was a man who knew how to look at a window without looking through it. And it was true. You could stand outside it, and it was like he was cleaning a brick wall. You couldn't see a thing beyond.
Are you saying my windows are dirty?
No. I'm saying that I think you'd be a good window cleaner. When you look through that window, you don't see the outside, you just see yourself. London may be one person, but isn't it funny, Brian, how that one person looks exactly like you? I've got to find my friend. She's 1 in 7 million, and everyone else, are just in the way. They're just still. They're just noise.
Charge me up, I'm ready to roll. Take me out, suddenly run strong. The might react, I need I might rebel to feel some friction.
Why are these pages turned over? You turn the pages over at the sexy bit?
No!
Oh my god, you turn the pages over at the sexy bit! She settled herself luxuriously on the feeling of impalement. How old are you? 15? Do you get off to it?
No!
Do you get off to birdsong?
No!
You have a little fiddle to
No!
Sebastian Fox?
No!
You're so middle class. Come on, let's go look for Tasnim. We'll get on a night bus.
Alright, let's just get ready. Amina, your phone! Could be Taz. Hello? Sorry, who is this? Amina? No. Sorry, I think you have the wrong number.
One look and I'm illuminated. We said that we were going to make it this time. I'm gonna say it this time. I'm gonna take it this way. All the love's the best that you said. I'm a little bit wasted, I know. And if I am, it's not my fault. I just forgot how to fall. I know it's not right, but I'll say it anyway. I will love you every day, if that's what it takes, yeah. I took all day, no. But when it comes to saying this one thing, my voice is one word and I regress again. You're out trying to impress again. I'm not doing it on purpose. I just wish I weren't so nervous. The way you feel is my world. What you see is me unsettled. I'm not over the top. I just don't know when to stop. I know it's not right, but I'll say it anyway. I will love you every day, if that's what it takes, yeah. I took a day, no. But when it comes to saying this one thing, my voice is
Look!
You did this?
Yeah, it's an apology for packing away your things. And look what it's covering up. 2 guys at one time. I can leave my house again.
How many did you put up?
1 over every poster in the city.
No, really, how many?
life, but I'm ambitious. You're going to need to check your phone from now on. I'm guessing if she sees it, she's going to want to talk to you.
Take them down.
What?
We've been so obsessed with looking for her, we never thought that maybe she's better off lost.
What's wrong with you?
She's one of 7 million. What could it possibly mean to be lost in a place like this?
It means sleeping rough, not knowing where the next meal's coming from. If you want to take them down, do it yourself.
Would you eat a baby if it would stop an asteroid crashing into the Earth?
What?
Would you eat a baby if it would stop an asteroid crashing into the Earth?
In what possible circumstance would the act of me eating a baby stop an asteroid from crashing into the Earth?
That's not the point, it's hypothetical.
It's stupid.
Just answer the question.
Oh, right. Is it cooked?
That's more like it. Yes, you can cook it to your taste, but you have to eat it off the bone.
Alright. Yes. No. Yes, yeah, I'll do it.
You saved the world. Now, ask me one. Would I do X disgusting thing for Y monetary or moral reimbursement?
Okay. Amina, would you walk around with a live squid in your underwear for a whole year for £1 million?
I'd do it for 2 million. Ask me another one.
Okay. Amina. Do your parents know that you're here right now?
Of course they do. Why would you ask me that?
I'm pretty sure they didn't know you were staying in the park. Do they even know that you're in London?
Yes, they do. They know I've come to look for Tasnim.
I just think I should know since you're staying here.
Well, thanks, Brian. I'm glad you're protecting me from myself. But my parents know I'm here.
I don't believe you.
Well, fuck what you believe.
Amina, your mum called.
What?
Yesterday. Your phone rang. I picked it up. I thought it was Taz.
You answer my phone?
I thought it was Taz.
Why would you answer my phone?
It was your mum. She sounded distraught.
You speak to my mum. You pack away my things. Who the fuck do you think you are, Brian?
I'm just trying to make sure that you're okay.
I'm going to look for Tasnim.
No, you're not. You're going to stay here. We're going to talk it through.
Get out of my way.
No.
Get the fuck out of my way.
No.
Oh, so you're actually going to lock me in your flat? You're really going to do
Yeah.
that? I need to look for Tasnim.
No.
Get out of my way.
Calm down,
Get out of my
Just
way.
calm down. Calm down. She's not real, is she? She doesn't exist. It was your house. Your mum. Your dad. I don't understand. Your dad had the affair. Locked you in. Amina, I don't understand. The bus ride, the binoculars, the posters. What were we looking for?
I don't know. I don't know what we were looking for. I thought I'd know.
You spent 2 weeks. 2 weeks looking for something. You must have been looking for something.
A face in the crowd.
where you went, you know.
I wasn't planning to. I wasn't running away from you. When I left that day and you followed me, I didn't know where my head was at. I promise you, before the bombs, I had no plans. But I needed to be travelling, I needed to be outside. We were on the same tube destined to blow up in 2 weeks. Can you believe it? There was this guy standing by the door with a smoking rucksack, explosives in a Tupperware box, like a packed lunch for his big day out to the city. And when I got on the tube, he stared at me with these big bemused eyes, like a child with a broken toy. Can't have been for long, but eye contact on the tube is a rare thing. 2 seconds earlier, he thought he'd be dead. But now he knew he had to run away. Well, the whole thing, it just seemed so childish.
You ran after him.
You stopped me.
I went to get you tissues. I went to get you some water. Where did you go?
Lost in the crowd.
Never stopped looking for you. Every single bus, every tube I got on, I would scan faces in the crowd. You started me looking for Tasnim. I guess I never stopped. Amina, calm down! Calm down! Just calm. Stay there. I'm going to get you some tissues. I'm going to get you some water. Just stay there. Amina! Amina!
Hello, Mum?